Industry experts say that more than a half of global demand for wide-body passenger jets will come from the Asia-Pacific market. And if Russia and China keep up the current pace of cooperation, engineers will soon be able to test the new aircraft in the air.
Industry experts say that more than half of global demand for wide-body passenger jets will come from the Asia-Pacific market. And if Russia and China keep up the current pace of cooperation, engineers will soon be able to test a new aircraft in the air. If you look at other players that have tried to penetrate into the commercial market, say Embraer, for them it was a 5 to 6 decade process to get to where they are today. COMAC is on decade 2 of that same process. They'll likely be able to do it in much shorter time, but there's still years to come before I think we see a large, wide-scale adoption of the C919 outside of China. In a landmark achievement for China's aerospace industry, the C929, a long-range wide-body aircraft entirely developed by China, has entered its flight testing phase as of February 20th, 2025. This milestone marks a new chapter in global aviation, positioning China as a formidable contender against industry giants Boeing and Airbus. No longer a mere concept, the C929 represents a monumental leap forward, showcasing China's technological prowess and ambition to disrupt the duopoly that has long dominated the commercial aviation industry. With advanced systems, cutting-edge materials, and a domestically developed engine, the C929 is not just an aircraft. It's a declaration of China's intent to achieve complete technological independence in aviation. So how powerful is the C929, and how are industry giants reacting? Let's explore the aircraft specifications, development journey, and its implications for the global aviation market. Following the successful commercial entry of the C919, a narrow-body jet designed for domestic routes, China set its sights on a more ambitious goal, developing a wide-body aircraft using fully independent technology. Launched in 2015, the C929 project aimed to create an aircraft capable of carrying up to 280 passengers over a range of 12,000 kilometers, directly targeting long-haul international routes. This positions the C929 as a head-to-head competitor with the Boeing 787 and Airbus A350, two of the most advanced wide-body aircraft in the world. Initially, the project was a joint venture between China's Commercial Aircraft Corporation and Russia's United Aircraft Corporation, branded as a CR929. The partnership saw an investment of over $2 billion, with China covering development costs and Russia providing technical expertise in materials, aerodynamics, and engine technology. Final assembly was to take place in China, with the initial market focus on China, Russia, and the broader Asian region. The collaboration seemed ideal. China brought its manufacturing scale and supply chain expertise, while Russia contributed its aerospace engineering know-how. However, the partnership faced significant challenges. The outbreak of the Ukraine war in 2021 diverted Russian aerospace engineers to defense projects, delaying progress. While Shanghai met its milestones, Moscow struggled to keep up. Disagreements over engine technology, particularly China's desire to acquire proprietary Russian know-how, further strained the collaboration. This shows our commitment to joint research, development, and international standards, officials stated. The joint venture was registered in China's Pilot Free Trade Zone, meaning the headquarters would be in Shanghai. According to the Division of Work, the General Assembly Line would be in Shanghai, while the Research and Development Center would be in Moscow, though detailed division of responsibilities was still under discussion. By 2022, Russia officially withdrew from the project, though it continues to supply some components. China rebranded the aircraft as the C929 and pressed forward independently, silencing doubters who questioned whether China could develop a wide-body aircraft to international standards without Russian support. Critics initially dismissed the C929 as a scaled-up version of the C919, but its detailed specifications quickly changed that perception. Unlike the single-aisle C919, which is suited for domestic routes with a capacity of around 150 passengers, the C929 is a twin-aisle wide-body designed for ultra-long-haul international travel. It can carry up to 280 passengers, nearly double the C919's capacity, and offers 3 times the range, connecting major global cities like Beijing to New York or Shanghai to London. The C929 is equipped with 10 major systems, including avionics, communication, navigation, and primary and secondary hydraulic systems. Its cutting-edge wing design enhances performance, safety, and passenger comfort while reducing operational costs. A standout feature is the aircraft's use of advanced materials, 15% titanium alloy and over 50% carbon fiber composites, compared to just 12% in the C919. These materials significantly reduce weight, improve fuel efficiency, and make the C929 more environmentally friendly. The aircraft integrates over 2.2 million components and has passed 3,500 test sets, building on the international certification foundation established by the C919. A real-time monitoring system enables comprehensive in-flight status tracking, a feature lacking in many existing aircraft. The cockpit boasts advanced avionics with smart adjustable seating and flexible lighting, while the cabin layout is optimized for comfort and efficiency. The cabin width measures 5.5 meters, surpassing the Boeing 787's 5.28 meters and the Airbus A350's 5.34 meters, offering more space for superior passenger experience on long-haul flights. The wingspan, nearly 65 meters, is larger than that of the Boeing 787, requiring advanced aerodynamic design and high-strength materials. Among the 9 avionics suppliers, 4 are Chinese, highlighting the country's growing competence in aviation technology. Shanghai Aircraft Corporation, at the technical core of the project, has ensured that the C929 meets international standards and is protected by independent intellectual property rights. This achievement has caught the attention of Western media, which now view the C929 as a serious competitor in a market long dominated by the United States and Europe. One of the C929's most significant advantages is its price competitiveness. COMAC is leveraging China's tradition of high-quality, cost-effective manufacturing to undercut Boeing and Airbus on pricing. This strategic move aims to disrupt the current market and establish a foothold globally. By offering a high-performance aircraft at a lower cost, the C929 could appeal to airlines seeking to optimize their fleets without sacrificing quality or efficiency. This pricing strategy, combined with the aircraft's advanced technology, positions the C929 as a formidable challenger to established players. A major breakthrough for the C929 is China's development of its own propulsion system, the CJ2000 engine. Previous Chinese aircraft like the C919 relied on Western engines built through partnerships with American and French firms. However, the C929 marks a significant step toward technological independence. Originally developed for the C919 but withheld due to stability and certification concerns, the CJ2000 will be tested on the C929, with test flight scheduled for 2029. The CJ2000 delivers up to 35 tons of thrust, matching top-tier Western engines. It features improved fuel efficiency and lower noise levels, enhancing passenger comfort and reducing operating costs. With a 3-meter fan diameter and a height of 4.55 meters, it is larger than the GEng's engine used on the Boeing 787. The engine's cruise fuel consumption is lower than many current alternatives, making the C929 one of the most cost-efficient and high-performing commercial aircraft available. It reaches speeds of up to 980 kilometers per hour with smooth operation and minimal noise, giving it a clear edge over existing models from Boeing and Airbus. If the CJ2000 proves successful, it will free China from dependency on Western engine suppliers, a critical milestone in its quest for aviation autonomy. With this engine, China is not just building a new airplane, it's declaring full technological independence in aviation. The C929 is part of a broader transformation in China's aviation industry. The regional jet ARJ21 has been rebranded as a C909, signaling a maturing domestic aviation ecosystem. If the C929 enters commercial service as planned, China will complete a full civil aviation lineup, eliminating its dependency on Western manufacturers. But China's ambitions extend beyond the C929. Future projects such as the C939 and C949 are already in development. The C939 could challenge the Boeing 777X, while the C949, a supersonic aircraft with a double-deck, triple-aisle design, is slated for potential launch by 2049. Preliminary designs for the C939 have already been drafted, marking a crucial step toward the next generation of wide-body jets. China's aviation market is poised for explosive growth. As the world's second-largest economy, China forecasts a demand for at least 9,000 new aircraft over the next 20 years, including 1,000 wide-body jets. Continuing to rely on Boeing and Airbus would mean facing high costs and strategic vulnerabilities. With the C919 already in service, the C929 entering test flights, and the C939 in research and development, China is building a full-spectrum aviation ecosystem capable of meeting its domestic needs and competing globally. Building a wide-body aircraft is a complex endeavor requiring expertise in design, certification, production, and long-term support. Each milestone strengthens China's capabilities, but challenges remain. Achieving international certification, ensuring long-term reliability, and building a robust global support network will be critical to the C929 success. However, China's rapid progress and commitment to innovation suggests that these hurdles are surmountable. If the C929 succeeds, it will send a powerful signal. China is not just a manufacturing giant but a global aerospace leader. The aircraft's entry into flight testing has already shifted perceptions, with Western media acknowledging its potential to disrupt the market. Over the next decade, expect to see larger, longer range, and faster aircraft as China deepens its presence in the high-stakes race with Boeing and Airbus. The C929 is more than an aircraft. It's a symbol of China's ambition to redefine global aviation. With its advanced technology, competitive pricing, and domestically developed engine, the C929 challenges the dominance of Boeing and Airbus while showcasing China's growing technological independence. As the C929 takes to the skies and future projects like the C939 and C949 take shape, China is laying the foundation for a new era in aviation. This is just the beginning of a transformative journey that could see China emerge as a global aerospace leader, reshaping the industry for decades to come.